This is a 2025 Ford F550 in super cab configuration. Now I do have some bad news for this truck that we'll go over here in a second. I borrowed it from Kengar Ford here in West Valley, Utah. It is available for sale. Be sure to ask for Ken. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys can see options and features on this build. At the very top is the description with the colors. And then here is a short listing of the standard equipment. Be sure to pause. Now this one does have the power stroke. It is going to be detuned. Has the max track tires, 430 rear, rapid heat, all-weather mats, XLT value package is right here. Platform running boards, block heater, skid plates. It has a ton of options on here. High capacity trailering. Has the power scope trailer tow mirrors, wheel well liners out front, polished forged aluminum wheels, 410 dual alternator, payload plus upgrade package, exterior backup alarm, rear view camera and prep kit, and then cloth for the front seats obviously. Now base price is $63,485, destination is $2,095 with a total price of $84,845. 2024 might have been the best year to get a Ford Super Duty because in 2025 they definitely took away a few things. One of the things they took away from this truck is the Lariat trim. Now if you're getting a crew cab, you can still get that Lariat trim. However, if you're getting this super cab, fortunately you cannot get the Lariat trim. But that's not a bad thing, I guess, because you're going to save the money, I guess. And if you want that trim, you got to just go up to a crew cab configuration. Now on the front end, halogen headlights, fog lights, black recovery hooks, and they do spell out Super Duty, and the hood is pretty much stamped in there. And then off to the side here, a quick peek at this solid front axle, wide front track, and then here's that plastic liner. That's the upgrade there. And these are the tires. 225, 70, 19 and a half. These wheels were an upgrade, and these are a load range G. So here's the capacity for them right here. 3,970 pounds for single, 3,750 for dual, 110 PSI cold. And then here's a nice side view of this huge truck. By the way, 84-inch cab to axle. You can really tell how much bigger it is. You have the platform running boards down below, some of your badging, and here are the mirrors. You got that forward light here, heated top mirror. Let's go ahead and open this up. So here's the before, and here it is. But it doesn't just stop here. Check this out. Opens all the way back, and these windows are power out back too. Here's your DEF fill right here. 40-gallon fuel tank, so this does not have the dual tanks. And when you get that max trailering, payload upgrade, whatever you want to call it, they do upgrade to these also. Your bump stops are a little different too. And even when you upgrade to the aluminum wheels, the inner one's going to be a steely. Let's go ahead and check out what's under the hood. Now this is your detuned power stroke, as I mentioned. It's going to have 330 horsepower, which comes on around 2,200 RPMs, but 950 pound-feet of torque, which comes on around 1,800 RPMs. All that power just goes through a 10-speed transmission. And sometimes when you get these trucks, they do reconfigure like some of the emissions control. And yeah, I think that it would be nice to see some upgrades to this engine for cooling, things like that. Maybe we'll discuss that in another video. Let's check out the interior. On the door, you do have a soft surface here for your arm. Auto up and down for the front windows, power folding outside mirrors, and you can put them in tow mode with power. The seat does have some power functions for the lumbar and to slide the seat and push it up and down. That is nice. Ram's Tradesman doesn't give you the power up and down function, which is kind of silly, but the seat back is going to be manually operated. Tilt and telescoping steering wheel, and here's some of your lighting controls. This does still have power pedals, which is kind of a shocker too. Grab handle to get in. Now you will need a key to start it up. Trailer brakes down there. You still have multiple drive modes, 4-wheel drive, single climate control, but you have heated seats, 2 USBs down below, and you guys see you have a center console too. That is a nice thing about this truck. You still get the center console. There's 2 Type-C USBs inside of here. This does come out. You can use this for like filing. And above, auxiliaries, place for your sunshades, LED interior lights, and they give you vanity for both sides. A little bit of storage above. Let's go ahead and check out the passenger side. I figure it's worth noting that you can open the doors on both sides. Above here, you have some covered storage. And give you a manual carpet. You can delete the carpet if you like. This seat does not go up and down. There's no power. No storage underneath this second row. There's your power inverter for your 120 volt power plug, 60/40 bench, and there is your bottleneck jack. Here's your key. Does have remote start still. And let's go ahead and turn the steering wheel so you guys can see this smaller screen here. Now, one thing I like about this is you have a lot of information that you can see here. So you guys see your coolant temp, transmission, engine oil temp, battery voltage, turbo boost, engine braking, diesel particulate filter, DEF level. You guys see turbo boost gauge is analog too. So yeah, a lot of nice information on this screen. On this side, if you put it in reverse, there is a backup camera that you can install on your body. Dual stage exhaust brakes right there. But yeah, this is really a nice truck, guys. I think that for the money of what you're getting, like you have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. I mean, so even though these trucks are expensive, they do give you a lot of nice features. Let's go ahead and check out the numbers on the door. Gross axle weight rating out front is going to be 6,500 pounds. The rear is 14,706, which is max. 19,550 for the GVWR. It used to be 19,500, but 19,550. 19.5 by 6 wide wheels. And figure, I mean, this truck's gonna have at least somewhere in the neighborhood of 10,000 pounds before you put a body on this thing. Maybe one day if I have a chance, I'll run this truck to get it weighed so you guys have an actual number. It won't be filled with fuel, but you'll have an idea. But I hope you guys liked the video. If you are in the market, be sure to reach out to Ken here at Kengar Ford. This truck is available. See you guys soon. Here are all the towing numbers for the F550 Super Cab. So 430 rear, and it does have this 43,000 pound GVWR. So for conventional towing, they're showing 18.5. And down here, this is for fifth wheel towing. It's gonna be 33.2. And then down below for gooseneck, it's gonna be 33.4.